Alright, so in this video I'm going to explain to you exactly how I make FU money while traveling all over the world. Right now I'm here in beautiful Medellin, Colombia. You can see the entire city behind me here. How I make usually between $2,000 to $4,000 per day in profit without even running my own business, while traveling the world, working a couple of hours every single day. And I'm gonna explain this to you in the most simple way possible, share my entire backstory, like how I got to this point, what I did before that did not work out, so that if you're someone who's wanting to copy the business I do, you can hopefully get a lot of value from this and be able to start this on your own as well. Because what I used to do back in the day, before I learned about this business model I'm doing right now, I used to try to start all kinds of different businesses. I tried to start an agency, I tried to do drop shipping, I tried to do affiliate marketing. Most people do. Most people stay broke and miserable and stuck in 9-to-5s because they do those businesses. It's stupid. And the reason why is because when you start a business, you have to learn multiple different skills. You have to learn how to do sales, how to do marketing, how to fulfill for your clients. And starting even like an AI agency, or doing trading, for example. Why do most people fail? Why did I fail with those businesses for multiple years? It's because they're difficult. It's hard to learn. You need to change your mental state. You need to learn a lot and develop a lot as a person to actually master those businesses. The business model I do, way simpler. I went from zero to making $10,000 a month in 3 months because it's a simple business model. It's about learning one single skill instead of learning 10 different skills. And the best thing about it is it's not gonna get replaced by AI. It's AI proof, if you want to call it that. Most other skills, most other business models in a couple of years are going to be replaced by AI, especially if you're working a 9-to-5 right now, you're screwed. AI is going to replace that. The skill that I've learned is not getting replaced by AI anytime soon, and that's what gives me income security. That's what allows me to travel the world, have freedom, and not have to worry about AI coming and replacing this business, because I've learned a skill that makes me valuable. No matter how far AI develops, it's not going to replace this one skill. So what am I talking about? What have I been doing, and what is it? It's called high ticket sales. What it is you work for an online business owner, someone who sells some type of high tickets, so expensive coaching program, a course, a mentorship online is usually $5,000 or $10,000, somewhere around there. You work for these people. They run ads, they make content and things like that to get people who are interested and buying their thing. Your job as a high ticket sales person is to be the guy who's going to be taking these calls for the business owners. You take a couple of calls per day, you talk to people who are already interested, already want to buy the offer from this business owner. You talk to them, you close deals on behalf of this business owner, and you make usually about 10% commissions for every single time that you close a deal. You take a call and you close a deal. You get paid usually between $500 to $1,000 by doing so. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of years now. I started off in the most entry-level role, which is being an appointment setter, where you just take quick phone calls, multiple calls per day, you just book people in on the calendar for a closer. Then I became the closer. As I said, I was making between $3,000 up to my highest month was about $9,000 in profit, in income. That's when I left my parents' house in Sweden. I started traveling, I was able to get freedom. Then I became a closer, started taking actual closing calls, where I was talking to people and actually closing the deals. That's when I started making over $10,000 a month. Scaled that up to over 20K per month as well. And then I recently started doing sales management as well, where I managed the entire sales team for these business owners. And that's how I scaled my income to over $40,000 per month doing this as well. That's the business model. It's not complex. It's not that hard. If you can just talk to people and you're just a normal person who's not if you're not retarded, you can actually talk to people and you can ask good questions and you just learn the skill. That's the first thing you need. Then you need to find a good offer, as usually the part that people struggle with doing, to actually land a good company to work for. Inside of my community, I help guys get placed on good offers, get them trained up. I helped a bunch of guys, over 100 guys at this point, to learn the skill in a matter of weeks, get them placed on good offers. So if you want to work with me and learn this from me directly and actually get my help to learn the skill, airplane going right there. You learn the skill and be able to get placed on a good offer, get my personal connections and get trained by me directly. You can book a call down below and see if I could actually help you out, like I've helped a bunch of other guys. For example, I had a guy I started working with a couple of months ago, or 2 months ago. He came to me, had zero experience, had never done this before. I trained him up for a couple of weeks, placed him on one of the best offers in the space. Now he's making $1,000 per day sometimes in profit. And he's, I think it's 20 years old, 21 years old. So you can see a lot of quick success with this because it's one simple skill. You learn one thing instead of starting an entire business. It's simpler, and because of that, it's not easy, but it's fast to succeed. But you need to understand that most businesses are difficult because you try to start an entire company and learn 10 different skills. If you focus on one single thing, it's still a challenge. You still need to grow as a person, but it's way easier, way faster to see success. Because I try to do the agency, I try to do drop shipping, try to do trading, try to do the AI stuff. Like, I've tried it all. And it works, but it takes so much time for a beginner. That's why most people give up before they see success. With high ticket sales, a business model I do, you focus on one skill and you master one skill. When you get good at one skill, AI can't replace you, because AI is not going to replace someone who can actually connect with people on a sales call, have real human conversations. And you start making money. You develop a skill that actually makes you valuable to the marketplace, so you don't have to worry about, okay, is this business going to make money next month? No, you are valuable. You have a skill that makes you valuable no matter what. That's the biggest thing that gives me a sense of like confidence, sense of freedom to be able to travel. You don't have to work these crazy amount of hours if you just approach high ticket sales in the right way. You do things like I've been doing them, like how I teach inside of my one-on-one coaching. You don't need to be the guy that's grinding 12 hours per day like a lot of other people say. You can work a couple hours per day. We're talking like 4 to 6 hours per day and still make good money, still make 6 figures per year, have freedom if you approach things the right way in this industry as well. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm gonna keep on doing for the next couple of years. That's what's giving me the life that I have right now, where I can travel. You can see me on like a nice place like this. Right now I'm getting a tan, gonna head down, have some raw meat in a bit, and get some work done, do some sales management stuff, and then probably head to the gym. And then we'll see what I get up to after. Maybe head out to dinner or do some other stuff. That's it for the video. Like I said, if you want my help to get into business model I do, you can apply, book a call down below. Just have a chat, see if I can help you out. Any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Learn a skill, don't start a business. I promise you it's gonna serve you in the long term. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.